Emma, are you done with work yet?
Yeah, just finished. I'm actually just heading home now.
Nice, great job today. I just wrapped up too. Want to meet up somewhere and grab dinner? It's our 10th anniversary today, after all.
Oh, that sounds amazing. We've both been so busy this year. I wasn't sure we'd even get to celebrate, so I haven't planned anything. Let's just go out and relax tonight.
I haven't planned anything either, so don't worry about it. Besides, a relaxed, low-key anniversary isn't a bad thing.
Honestly, that's kind of our thing at this point, isn't it? No big productions, just the two of us being comfortable together.
Exactly. Remember our first anniversary when I tried to cook that fancy steak dinner and the smoke alarm went off 3 times?
I will never let you live that down. You told me you had it under control right before the whole kitchen filled with smoke.
In my defense, the recipe never said to watch it constantly. Okay, let's meet at our usual spot at 7.
Got it. See you later.
10 years and you still put up with me.
10 years and you still can't cook a steak, so I'd say we're even. Hey, have you been? Ashley, it's been forever. I'm good, but this is kind of out of the blue. I think the last time we talked was at the reunion a few years back, right?
Actually, I saw you yesterday. You were meeting up with your husband looking all cute together. It made me want to reach out.
Oh, really? Yesterday was actually our anniversary. We met up after work and went out to eat.
Aw, still doing date nights even after marriage? I'm so jealous. You two are still just as close as ever.
Thanks. But you and your husband are close too, right? I mean, you announced your engagement at the reunion. You look so happy marrying a doctor and all.
Oh no, not even close. Things with my husband are kind of rough. We haven't even talked in days.
Oh, really? Sounds exhausting, living in the same house and barely speaking to each other.
Doctors are even busier than I expected. It's the worst. Even after we had a kid, he never helps me out, always using work as an excuse. Lately, just looking at him gets on my nerves.
Oh, I see. But wait, you had a baby. I had no idea. I'm so surprised. How old are they now?
Just turned 3. The kid was cute at first, but now that they're bigger, they're running around being a handful every single day. That's exactly why I need my husband's help, and he gives me nothing. Even a stay-at-home mom deserves a day off once in a while.
Sounds like you got a lot going on. Have you two talked about getting back some outside help, like a sitter, even just a few hours a week?
We could afford it, sure, but it's not really about the money. I want him to step up, not just throw money at someone else to fix it.
That makes sense, I guess.
That's why I'm seriously jealous of you. Your husband's smart, right? If he still loves you enough to plan date nights after marriage, he's definitely the type who'd help out with the kids too, once you have them.
I wonder. But we don't have kids yet, so I really can't say.
But he's sweet to you every day, right? He's probably exactly the same as before you got married.
Yeah, Mark's just as sweet as ever. He works hard, and I want to support him too. We've been married 10 years now, and I think we built a really good relationship.
10 years and still doing date nights, huh? How did you two even meet again? I don't think I ever heard the full story.
We met at a friend's barbecue, actually. He spilled an entire plate of ribs on himself trying to introduce himself to me, and I couldn't stop laughing. Somehow that turned into him asking me for my number 10 minutes later.
That's actually kind of cute. You really do seem happy. But seriously, you don't have any complaints?
Wait, you mean about Mark?
Yeah. When you've been married this long, you've gotta have something bottled up. Come on, spill it once in a while.
I really don't have any complaints. Mark is genuinely sweet. I don't have any issues.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Stop playing innocent. Give me at least one thing. Does he leave his socks on the floor? Forget to text back? Anything at all?
Honestly, no, not really. He's been sweet since before we got married, and we have a good balance. I really don't have any complaints.
I see. That's boring.
Huh?
Well, I guess being happy is a good thing. But you shouldn't get too full of yourself, you know? Husbands like that are exactly the type who end up cheating.
What? What's that supposed to mean, Ashley? Don't say things like that.
Oh, sorry. You just seem so happy. I got a little mean. It was a joke. Don't worry about it.
Even as a joke, there are things that you shouldn't say.
I said I'm sorry, but I really do think you should be careful. If you look too happy, other women will start targeting him. There are people out there who'll move out of pure jealousy, you know?
I never really thought about that, but I'll be careful. Thanks for the advice.
All right, talk later. If you ever do get a complaint about your husband, I'm always here to listen.
Will do. Take care of yourself too, okay? Sounds like you could use a break.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, you seem kind of distracted lately. Everything okay at work?
Yeah, just a lot going on. Don't worry about it.
You sure? You've been getting home late a few nights this week.
New project, just need to push through it.
Okay, let me know if you want to talk about anything.
I will. Love you.
Love you too.
Emma, we need to talk. Is now okay?
What's going on? So suddenly. Should we talk when I get home?
No, I'm not coming back home. I already moved my stuff out, and I don't plan on seeing you again.
What? What do you mean you moved out all your stuff? When did you do that? I was at work all day.
While you were at work, I hired movers. It didn't take long.
I don't understand what's happening right now.
The truth is, I want a divorce. I left the divorce papers at home. Just sign them and file them.
Excuse me? Why are you suddenly saying this? Did I do something to deserve being divorced?
No, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just, I fell for someone else.
What? Someone you like? How long has this been going on, Mark?
Only a few months. I swear nothing happened while we were still living together. Not the way you're probably imagining. I love her with all my heart. I've finally found true love.
Wait a second. True love? You already have me, Mark. We just celebrated our 10th anniversary. You said we'd spend the rest of our lives together. I remember exactly what you said that night, word for word.
I meant it at the time. But after that, I had a fated encounter.
After that, a fated encounter. Right after our anniversary dinner. Do you hear how that sounds?
So please give me a divorce. I want to marry her.
I can't believe this. We were so happy together just days ago. What were these last 10 years even for?
I really am grateful to you, Emma. But from now on, I want to live my life with her. Can't you understand how I feel?
I see. I guess you're serious enough to push me into a divorce over it.
Yeah, I'm so serious that I want to divorce you and be with her. We've really only had dinner together a few times so far, but I want to confess to her properly and date her out in the open.
You haven't even confessed to her yet, and you're already throwing away 10 years of marriage for it?
It's not about throwing it away. It's about finally being honest with myself.
Fine, I understand. Then at least tell me, what's she like? What kind of person made you fall this hard, Mark?
You actually want to know? She's incredibly cheerful and kind, always smiling, and she really treats me like I matter.
Huh. So she cherishes every day with you even more than I did.
She's so thoughtful, and yet there's something fragile about her, you know? It makes me want to protect Ashley.
Wait, her name is Ashley?
Yeah, and get this, we're the same age. She lives right here in town. We met at the train station.
Named Ashley, same age as you, lives in this town.
And honestly, she's exactly my type looks-wise. Turns out I have a thing for women with long hair. I never told you because you like short hair.
Oh. So this Ashley really suits long hair, huh? Sweet, fragile in a way that makes you want to protect her, and exactly your type looks-wise? Does she have any kids by any chance?
What? No, of course not. She's single. Why would you even ask that?
I'm just curious. Sounds like you found your literal dream girl. How nice for you.
Exactly. I finally found true love. The second the divorce goes through, I'm confessing to her and proposing.
That's fast. You haven't even told her how you feel and you're already planning a proposal?
When you know, you know.
I see. Good for you.
Thanks for understanding. I'll be happy enough for the both of us, I promise.
Alright then. I'll go ahead and file the divorce papers right away. But remember this, Mark. Once we're divorced, we're strangers. No matter what happens, don't ever contact me again. Even if things work out with her.
Of course, I promise. Although there's no way things won't work out with her. We're bound by fated love after all. I just know Ashley is waiting for me to propose.
I see. I hope she's happy about it. You're awfully confident for someone who hasn't even confessed yet.
Some things you just know in your gut.
Well then, take care.
You too, Emma. Seriously, thank you for understanding.
Don't thank me yet.
What do I do? Help me, Emma! I got played.
Hold on, Mark. Did you already forget what you just promised? You said once we're divorced, we're strangers, and you wouldn't contact me no matter what, remember? That was 2 hours ago.
But you haven't actually filed the divorce papers yet, right?
I just filed them, like, right now. I left work right after that and filed the papers. They went through without a single issue.
No way! You're kidding! First Ashley plays me, and now you've already filed the divorce papers?
Played? Weren't you off proposing in the name of true love?
Yeah, I went! I called her right away, set up a surprise date, and there, I pulled out a marriage license. I told her, I divorced my wife, please marry me.
Wow, what a passionate confession. And what did she say to that?
And then Ashley turned me down. After everything she said about loving me, she told me it was impossible because she's already married. She'd been playing me this whole time.
Oh, wow, so you finally figured it out. So the sweet, fragile, long-haired Ashley really was married after all.
What? What's with that reaction? Don't tell me you already knew Ashley was married. But wait, you didn't even know about Ashley until I told you, right?
That's right. I had no idea you'd fallen for someone else, but the moment you told me, it clicked. I thought, could it possibly be my old classmate Ashley?
What? Seriously? Your classmate?
Well, I wasn't sure, but I figured 9 times out of 10 it had to be my classmate Ashley.
No way! You're joking!
It seemed like way too much of a coincidence. An old classmate suddenly reaches out to me out of nowhere. That same classmate's marriage seemed to be falling apart. And then you fall for someone with the same name, the same town, the same age, and the same hairstyle. And sure enough, she turns out to be married. I'm pretty sure it's Ashley herself.
When did you even start putting all of that together?
Pretty much the second you said Ashley, honestly. It's not exactly a common coincidence to find a woman with the exact same name.
Why didn't you just tell me right away? You could have told me the second it clicked for you.
But by that point, my love for you had already gone cold, so I figured I didn't owe you anything.
What?
We've been together for 10 years. I really thought we still had love and loyalty between us, but you chose to throw me away anyway. That alone was enough to kill it for me. I just figured, do whatever you want. I don't care anymore.
That's...
Besides, you found true love, didn't you? So I figured even if she's married, true love could overcome an obstacle like that.
There's no way it's that simple to overcome. I genuinely thought she was single, and apparently she even has kids.
A kid, actually. Just 3 years old, if I remember what she told me.
You knew about the kid, too?
She mentioned it months ago. You really didn't ask her anything before proposing.
I thought I already knew everything about her.
And just love her, kid and all.
Don't say it like it's that easy. Actually, wait. I just realized something. I was dating a married woman, right? And I even proposed to her. Isn't that basically affair territory? Could her husband actually sue me over this?
Well, you didn't know she was married, right? And Ashley was probably deceiving you on purpose anyway. In that case, you're probably in the clear.
Really?
But if you keep seeing her now that you know, that could definitely change. So the question is, do you give up on your precious true love or do you stick with it? It's up to you, Mark.
No way! What am I even supposed to do now?
That's not really my problem to solve anymore. Either way, it's none of my business anymore. See you around.
This man has lost his mind. How dare he wreck my entire life? How are you going to take responsibility for this?
What? What's going on all of a sudden?
Don't play dumb with me. I bet you already know, don't you? Oh, that I was messing around with your husband?
Oh, that. So it really was you that Mark fell for. I already heard you turn down a surprise proposal.
It was just a little fun for me. I was so annoyed at how happy you seemed. I just wanted to put a tiny crack in your marriage, that's all. I never expected him to take it seriously.
So it really was just to mess with me, huh? All those months of checking in on me, asking how things were going with Mark, that was all just you scouting him out.
I mean, I wouldn't put it exactly like that, but basically, yeah. I never thought he'd actually divorce you over it, though. I told him the truth and rejected him properly. But this morning, even though I never gave him my address, he showed up at my house.
Wait, how did he even find your address?
I don't know, stalker behavior, I guess. Maybe he looked up my husband's clinic and followed me home from there. And right in front of my husband and kids, he had the nerve to propose to me a second time. My husband completely lost it because of that.
Wow, sounds like an absolute war zone first thing on a weekday morning. What did your husband even say?
He just kept asking who Mark even was, over and over, while Mark stood there holding flowers like an idiot. The kids were terrified of some strange man and screaming their heads off. My husband was demanding an explanation, totally furious. And he told me right then and there that he wants a divorce.
Well, yeah, that tracks.
What are you gonna do about this? He kicked me out on the spot, said he won't give me custody, and now he's demanding child support from me. If he sues me for damages on top of that, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'll be buried in debt.
Well, if that happens, you could just marry Mark, right? You complained about your husband so much anyway, why not just trade up? I mean, over. I can at least vouch for his kindness.
Don't mess with me. Sure, I complained a lot, but at least he actually made good money.
So the one thing you actually liked was a husband pulling in $300,000 a year? I guess that's doctors for you. Makes several times what Mark's brings home.
At this point, some office worker salary isn't nearly enough. And besides, there's no way I'm going back to work. I became a stay-at-home mom specifically so I wouldn't have to work.
Being a stay-at-home mom married to Mark, huh? It's not impossible, but be living pretty modestly.
Absolutely not. Besides, I don't even want a divorce in the first place.
But he's already told you it's happening. You're the one who went after another man while you had a husband and kids. You're not really in a position to complain.
Shut up. Just come pick up your annoying husband already. He's the reason my whole life is ruined.
Not my problem. This is all your own doing, isn't it?
But that's because you kept bragging to me about how happy you were.
What's wrong with being happy? If we were really friends, you'd be happy that my marriage was happy. Instead,
You got jealous and decided to mess with me, which means you clearly never thought of me as a real friend. That's not true. I always liked you. I was just going through a lot. Going through a lot doesn't mean you get to drag other people's marriages into it. Hey, so does that mean you'll forgive me? You think of me as a friend, right? I can't think of you as a friend anymore, and honestly, this isn't my problem. Goodbye. No way, so you won't help me? Nope, so you have to figure it out for yourself.
It's been a while, Emma. I bet you're surprised I texted out of nowhere, but I just really needed to see you. So I know it's a little late, but do you think we could try again?
Excuse me? There's no way we could try again. What are you even talking about?
Don't say something so cold! Emma, I just made one huge mistake, that's all!
A mistake?
I thought it was true love, but whatever I had with Ashley was just an illusion. I'm only realizing now how precious my time with you really was. Like a sky full of stars, you were always there beside me.
You really turned into quite the poet this past year.
I've had a lot of time to think this past year, especially with everything that happened with the lawsuit.
I did hear a little about that.
It's been rough, to put it lightly.
I'm sure it has.
I deeply regret it from the bottom of my heart. I don't even know how to describe what a mistake it was to let you go. Can't we start over just one more time? I truly, genuinely love you.
Sorry, but I don't have any love left for you.
What?
I already know Ashley dumped you and her husband's suing you for damages. That doesn't mean you get to come running back to me.
My time with you was the happiest I've ever been. I want to spend another beautiful, starlit night together with you.
Save the poetry and look at reality.
I mean every word of it.
I already have a new life now. I'm seeing someone, actually.
What? Who? How long has this been going on?
That's none of your business anymore. Mark, I don't picture any future with you either, so please don't ever contact me again. No matter how much you regret it, this is where the path you chose led you. Goodbye, Mark. Right after that, I blocked Mark's number. I sent screenshots of his cheesy poetry text to his parents and our mutual friends, and asked them to keep him away from me. Honestly, half of them couldn't stop laughing once they saw the sky full of stars line. I guess having his poetry circulated among the people closest to him was embarrassing enough because he hasn't contacted me since. As for Ashley, I hear her ex told her she won't get to see the kids unless she pays child support. And for Mark, apparently, he's now working a live-in factory job to scrape together the payments.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
Hey Sarah, are you there? It's been a while, hasn't it? I heard that you put on some weight.
Excuse me? Just who do you think you are? I mean, really, who just starts a conversation like that? I really hope you have a good answer for that, because whoever you are, that was not cool.
Who do you think it is? Remember when I kicked out of the house? What was it, 8 years ago? I was living the poor life.
You've got a lot of nerve messaging me out of the blue like this just to insult me. What's more, I'm not poor, thank you very much.
Is that so? Well, that's not what I heard. Besides, just because you're dating some rich guy doesn't mean that you yourself are poor.
What are you talking about? I do have a boyfriend, but just where did you hear that he was rich from? I'm really curious to know where you heard that from.
Oh, please. It's so obvious. I mean, I just had to take a look at him to know that he was.
You just had to take a look at him? Wait a sec, are you trying to tell me that you've seen him?
That's right. I finally figured out where you're living. You tried hard enough to hide it from me, but it still wasn't enough. And once I found out where you were living, I saw that you were going in and out with the same guy, and I figured that he must be your boyfriend.
And just when did you do all of this stalking, huh? Here I thought I had finally gotten rid of you, and I guess you were just following me around and watching this whole time. Is that right?
Oh, please, don't be so dramatic about this. But if you must know, it was about 2 months ago.
2 months ago? Are you kidding me? Well, great. I guess I have to move all over again. Thanks a lot for that.
Hey, come on now. Don't be like that. What's the matter with you? Besides, I doubt some poor woman like you can just up and move at the drop of a hat, so good luck with that.
I think I'll be fine, actually. Although I really appreciate the concern. In fact, ever since you and our parents kicked me out of the house, I've always made sure to save up enough to get ready to move all of a sudden.
Wow, well, you've really gotten your life together then, haven't you? I guess you must just feel so important and special for that, huh? Good for you. It's about time you make something out of yourself.
Wow, you have no idea how much that means coming from you. Thank you so, so much. But I still haven't forgotten the years of hardship that you all put me through. It was years of it. Years!
I really have no idea what you're talking about at all. You must be misremembering things.
Oh, please, why are you even bothering to play dumb? We both know that Mom and Dad have always preferred you to me, and you loved it. You always got whatever you wanted or took whatever of mine that you wanted. In fact, if I didn't have our uncle looking out for me, I don't think I'd have even been able to graduate high school.
Oh, right. Now I remember some of what you're going on about. Yeah, our parents did always prefer their prettiest daughter to you, didn't they? There is no way they would ever want to give a cow like you a good life.
I can't believe that I lived with you all like that for the first 18 years of my life. You know, part of me was relieved when I got kicked out after graduation. I wasn't sure if I would have the strength to make that choice on my own. And you have no idea how many times I made myself move after that because I was sure you had found me.
Okay, yes, your life is one big drama. We get it, okay? No need to remind me of your life story. I was there too for it, remember? Anyways, you're not what I'm after this time around, so you can settle down.
Well, then what are you after? Why did you bother contacting me in the first place, huh?
My real goal is a guy you might know named Paul. Tell me, Sarah, does that name ring a bell? I really think it should.
Wait, Paul? As in my boyfriend, Paul? Is that who you're talking about? Why in the world do you know that name? Why do you know who Paul is?
Of course that's who I'm talking about. Who else would it be? Well, I guess it is a bit late to say he is my goal.
What do you mean it's a bit late to say that? What are you talking about? What is going on here? Are you planning something? Did you do something that I should know about?
Well, the thing is that I've stolen Paul from you. He's all mine now. You thought that your name was safely yours, but of course, you were never, ever, ever going to be able to stand a chance against me.
What do you mean that you stole him from me? I never even remember him mentioning talking to you.
Well, of course not. Why would we bother asking your permission for anything? We just went right behind your back and got together. Duh.
You've got to be kidding me. Please tell me that this is some kind of sick joke. I really hope that you're lying to me right now. Either way, that is a horrible thing to do or joke about, Lily.
Nope, it's not a joke at all. He is all mine, and you just have to accept that. It's already done, and there is nothing that you can do about it at all. So you can go ahead and move to wherever you want. Or don't. I don't really care anymore.
Well, at least you're not trying to kick me out of my own home this time. But I guess if that's the case, then I really have no other choice but to move. I'll start looking for a new place right away.
That's right. At least you accepted your defeat a lot faster this time. You must have known that you could never win against someone like me. It's just too bad for you. You were so close to marrying your amazingly rich boyfriend before I stole him right from under you.
My amazingly rich boyfriend, huh? Is that what you think? Well, I really don't want anything to do with anyways, if what you're saying is true.
Well, while I'm glad that this fight was way easier than I thought, I was kind of hoping that you would at least act a little more defeated about all of this. Aren't you going to scream or cry or something like that? I mean, you thought you were about to live a cushy life, and now you'll go back to being a poor single woman. Come on, you can't just roll over like this. Show a little more spirit for your little sister, please.
You thought marrying him was my way to the easy life? Are you kidding me right now? Do you have any idea at all what you're talking about? What even makes you think that that's the case?
Of course, you're just an ugly girl who was trying to latch herself onto a rich man so that you would never have to work another day in your life, right? I mean, that is your situation, isn't it?
Do you really think that I was just trying to be a gold digger this whole time? Is that really what you think of me? I don't even know what to say to that right now.
Of course you were. Anyways, Paul is going to be marrying me and not you anymore. Maybe you're just still in shock over having your life being stolen out from under you. Get back to me when you're in tears, okay? Oh, Sarah! Are you there? It's been a while, hasn't it? I think we should talk again. I actually have so much to say to you, so please get back to me once you see the messages. I think you'll really want to hear what I have to say to you.
Darn, I thought I had finally gotten rid of you. But I guess no matter how hard I try, you just find a way to sneak your way back into my life, don't you?
Hey now, what kind of way is that to greet your cute little sister? Don't talk to me like that.
I really don't know any other way that I would possibly greet someone like you. I mean, do you really think you deserve any more than that?
Oh, come on, don't be like this. Don't you want to know why I am bothering to talk to you again after so long?
Not really. But I'm sure that you're going to tell me anyway, so what is it? Whatever you have to say to me, just hurry up and type it out. I don't want this conversation to last any longer than it has to.
That's the spirit. Well, I have some really amazing news. You aren't going to believe this. Are you ready for the big news? I hope that you're sitting down. You had better be, because this is really going to knock your socks off, let me tell you that.
Anytime you've come to me with good news, it's always been anything but. So I don't really think I want to know. Thank you very much. Anyways, have a good one.
Sarah, don't be like this. Stop being such a buzzkill and let me tell you the good news. I am trying to let you know that I am pregnant with Paul's kid.
Wait, hold on. Are you serious about this? Is this some kind of joke or something? Please tell me that you're kidding about this right now.
Aha! I knew I could get a reaction out of you. You're surprised, aren't you? Or are you just totally emotionally devastated right now? Oh man, what I would give to be able to see your face right now. It really would just make my day so much. I want so badly to see how shocked and upset you must look right now.
No, that isn't really the reaction you thought it was. I was asking if you were actually serious about what you just said. So are you two married then? And how many months along are you with the pregnancy?
I knew that you would take the bait. But good. I'm glad that I'm finally able to rile you up a bit. Well, we had to put off the wedding since Paul actually had a death in the family and didn't think that the timing was right, but I'm already 8 months pregnant.
So then, you're basically going to have the baby really soon, is what you're saying?
I knew that you would be surprised by all of this. That's right. And Paul is just overjoyed that I'm pregnant with his baby. Soon, we are going to be parents together. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I mean, it really is something, I guess. I guess I just don't know what else to say to you at this point. You've really gone and done it now, though.
Hold on a second. That isn't the reaction that I wanted. What is all this about? You're upset, right? You're totally crushed and you're just speechless. That's what's happening now, right?
Sorry, what are you talking about now? I'm afraid that I'm not following that last message. Why would I be crushed by all of this again?
I mean that you're just so dumbstruck with all of this news that you can't even react properly. That's what's going on, right? I mean, you lost your amazing man and forever now that I'm pregnant with his kid.
My amazing man? Are you kidding me? You think that Paul is some kind of amazing man? Just what have you two been up to for the last year?
Why are you getting all serious all of a sudden? I don't get what the big deal is. I mean, Paul and I have just been spending time together, and I can tell that he's a high-value male. I mean, there isn't a single thing wrong with him. He's just amazing.
Are you really sure about that? You don't want to rethink any of what you just said?
Oh, please. It is so obvious what is going on. You're just jealous that I've taken your man, and now you're trying to trick me into thinking he's something that he's not.
No, I mean, you've really got this whole situation all wrong. Besides, I was the one who broke up with Paul in the first place.
What do you mean that you were the one who broke up with him? This doesn't make any sense at all. I had no idea that the two of you had split up. This can't be right.
Well, I certainly didn't bother telling you that we broke up, but when you texted to tell me that you had stolen him from me, we had already been broken up for about a week or so.
Wait, are you being serious? You two had already been broken up a week by then? Please tell me that that isn't true. I could have sworn that the two of you were still together. I thought that I had planned all of this out so carefully.
Yeah, I mean, he was just the worst, really. I was happy to get rid of him.
No, I don't understand. What are you saying? This doesn't make any sense to me. This can't be happening. Please tell me that this isn't happening.
Well, there really isn't much more to understand. I'm being totally honest with you. Sounds to me like you just weren't very stringent about whatever stalking you were doing, and so you made a basic mistake. But I guess even a basic mistake like this can have big consequences for the kinds of things that you were planning.
But I don't understand. Why would you break up with a guy like Paul? He's everything anyone could ever want. And thanks to him, I'll never have to work another day in my life. Why wouldn't you want him? Besides, he told me that he was the one who broke up with you.
Wow, you really are a special one, aren't you? All right, then let me ask something of you. Do you know what Paul does for a living?
Of course I know what he does for a living. He makes apps for phones and sells them, right? He told me that he keeps putting out hit after hit and that he makes about $180,000 a year.
Wait, hold on just a second. He told you that he makes $180,000 a year? Just where did he get that number from?
It's just what he told me before. He told me that he makes $15,000 a month. That's a lot of money! Surely a man who makes all that money would have no reason at all to lie to someone, right? That was 3/4 of the reason why I got with him in the first place. Please at least tell me that he's rich.
Wow, did he really say that he makes that much to you? Huh. Maybe I really shouldn't answer that last question of yours. For your own sake, that is.
Of course he did! And so if you multiply 15,000 times 12 for every month of the year in order to find his annual salary, then after you do all of the math, you come up with $108,000 a year. The numbers don't lie.
Oh. Just hold on a second. You might want to redo those numbers. Or make sure that you were working with accurate amounts to begin with, that is.
I mean, you had a man who made $15,000 a month, aka $180,000 a year, and you broke up with him? I just don't believe it. I stole him from you, and that is that.
Lily, I'm really sorry to be the one to pop your bubble, but Paul does not make $15,000 a month.
What are you talking about? 15,000 times 12 adds up to $180,000 a year. So you divide by 12, and then you have the amount of money that Paul would be making a month. So his monthly income has to be $15,000.
I'm afraid not. That number is actually how much he makes a year. And did he really tell you that he develops apps? Because that's my job.
Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying that he only makes $15,000 a year? That's barely anything at all. I mean, I feel like I could make that by barely even lifting a finger over a year. A kid flipping burgers probably makes at least twice that in a year. Please tell me that that's actually not how much money he brings home every single year.
Wow. So he really just never told you the truth about how much he makes then? Because that's exactly what I'm telling you. Paul only makes $15,000 a year.
What do you mean? I don't believe this. How much does he make again?
You heard me. He only makes $15,000 a year. Not only that, however, but he is swimming in debt.
So then, you really mean it? He only makes $15,000 a year. That is the amount of money that he makes after 12 months of time have passed?
That's what I'm saying to you. Only $15,000 a year. He only works as a day laborer, and that is how much he makes.
And you also mentioned that he was in debt?
That's right. He also has debt. When we broke up, I think he still had about $30,000 in debt.
Wait, you're telling me that he had $30,000 in debt?
That's right. That is the numerical value of the money which he owes various financial bodies. I caught him trying to take out loans in my name, and that is when I broke up with him.
That's insane! I never knew about any of this. Why didn't I know about this?
What do you mean? Why did you think otherwise?
Well, he lived in that nice condo building with you. He had to be rich.
You think he lived in a condo? Is that something that he told you? Why would you even think that that was a true statement to begin with?
I told you, remember, that I saw the two of you going in and out of the building together. I am talking about that condo building. You lived with Paul in that building, didn't you?
No, actually, we hadn't moved in with each other yet. We were still living separately back then.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't understand.
I don't really know what you two have figured out, but he was still living with his parents when you texted me. I don't really even know where that was anyways, but in any case, that place was rented under my name.
Are you kidding me right now? I don't believe it. I mean, how could someone as poor as you afford to live in a place like that? It looks way out of your price range. I just don't believe it.
I tried telling you this earlier, but you just weren't listening. I'm not poor, okay?
What do you mean you're not poor? I don't get it. What do you mean by that?
Well, ever since graduating high school, I've just been working hard developing apps and selling them. You remember that I used to be good at programming back then. Well, I got through school, taught myself through online courses and videos, and turned it into a real skill. I make enough money on my own to live in a place like my apartment building.
Wait, are you telling the truth right now? You mean it? You really make that much money?
Of course I'm telling the truth. Haven't you figured that out by now? Oh, by the way, I guess I should also clear this up with you, but I'm the one who makes $15,000 a month, which is how much Paul makes in a year. But some wires must have gotten crossed for you to think otherwise.
I don't believe it. Hold on, I have to go ask Paul about all of this. Sarah, are you there? I have terrible, awful news. I can't get a hold of Paul at all.
Oh no, that sounds like a huge problem. For you. Maybe he went back to live with his parents.
But I don't know where that is. Where do his parents live?
Hold on a second. Are you seriously telling me that you're going to have this guy's kid and you haven't even met his parents or been to their house?
No, I haven't. He told me that everyone was still really broken up about the death and that he didn't think that it would be appropriate to meet them yet. He told me that when they felt a little better that I could. Otherwise, we've just always met in town.
I only dated him for about 5 months, but man, am I glad that it wasn't for any longer than that.
What do you mean? What makes you say that?
Well, he would never talk to me about his family either, but now that I can step back and see the wider picture, I can guess a little better at what was going on.
What are you talking about? What happened? It just seems to me like he ran off.
Yeah, there is that. But I also wonder if he has doubts about how your kid's real father was.
Please, this isn't the time to talk about this. I mean, I'm going to give birth any day now. This is really serious. What am I supposed to do if this kid's father isn't here to raise them?
Why are you asking me? It isn't any of my business.
Where are you right now?
Why do you want to know? And why would I tell you something like that?
Because I am going to have this kid at your place. I can't do this all on my own. Tell me where you live.
No, I think I'll pass.
Please, you have to tell me where you are. I need you right now. This is really, really serious.
I actually decided to move abroad since you stole Paul from me.
Wait, hold on. Are you serious? Why would you do something like that?
Well, I had an offer from my job to take a post overseas, and it was right after Paul and I had broken up. I thought it was the perfect chance and decided to take it.
But that isn't fair. I mean, why do you get to be the only one who gets a happy ending? I wanted one too. You're the worst and I hate you.
Well, you can hate me all you want because the feeling is mutual.
I hate this. What am I supposed to do?
After that, the messages from Lily stopped. She had always been a greedy girl that got whatever she wanted, and whenever she couldn't get it, she would throw a fit until she did. I heard that she ran to our parents and that they asked to run some tests on the kid. Basically, by the end, it turned out that it wasn't even Paul's kid, but some other married guy. Not long after that, the man's wife sued Lily and him for their affair. On the eve of her giving birth, Lily's whole life was falling apart around her. Our parents agreed to help raise the child while Lily worked off her debts. I only ever got one message from my parents asking me for money. After that, I blocked them all so that I could really start my new life in a new country.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
Oh, Emma, what do I do? I've officially been put on the credit blacklist. Are you serious? Nobody will lend me money anymore. The payday loans turned me down. I can't even get a credit card. Yeah, that's about as blacklisted as it gets. So you'll help me, right? Can you lend me some money? Excuse me? Even just $1,000? No, wait, 500 or even 200. Please, I'm begging you, lend me some money. Absolutely not. You still haven't paid back the $2,000 I lent you before. If you want to borrow money, pay me back first. Wait, did I not pay you back yet? No, not a single cent. I've texted you about it multiple times and you've left every message on read. I was starting to think I'd just have to write it off, but now you're asking for more? Give me a break. I'm not trying to be funny about it. I do want to pay you back. I just never have the money on hand. That's exactly what I mean by give me a break. I bet you're putting every borrowed dollar straight into that YouTuber again, aren't you? I can't help it. I want to support Mikey. As a fan, I want to be there for him. Then at least support him with your own money. If you can't do that, then quit being a fan. No. Mikey is everything to me. You don't understand. He reads the names of his biggest supporters during every stream. Last month, he actually said my name out loud. I cried for an hour. Sophie, he does not know you exist. He said your name because you spent enough money to show up on his screen. That's a transaction, not a relationship. You say that, but the way he looked into the camera when he said it, it felt personal. It really did. I genuinely don't know how to respond to that. You have never been passionate about anything, so you wouldn't get it. I'm passionate about not being broke. Works out pretty well for me. Then let that motivation push you to pay off your debts. Until I get my $2,000 back, I'm not lending you a single dollar. Get to it. Hey, Emma. Your sister is struggling and you won't help her? What is wrong with you? You're the older one. Can't you cut her a little slack? Excuse me? Why am I the one getting lectured? Because you're being cold to Sophie, that's why. Sisters look out for each other. I'm the one who's out $2,000 with no sign of getting it back. That's my problem. If you're her mother, make her quit this obsession. How dare you say that? This is her passion. It gives her purpose. Sophie finally started working consistently ever since she found this YouTuber she loves. I'm not going to tell her to give that up. Sure, she's working, but she's dropping her entire paycheck on super chats. So what? It's her money. She can do whatever she wants with it. Except her paycheck isn't enough, so she's borrowing from everyone around her. You live with her. You must know. She's officially on the blacklist now. Yes, I'm aware. We've gotten collection letters at the house more than once. How many times exactly? Well, that isn't the point. Well, it kind of is the point. She's going through a hard time. Everyone has a hard time in their 20s. I had a hard time in my 20s too. I didn't borrow $2,000 from my sister and ghost her. You have always been so unforgiving, even when you were little. Do you remember when Sophie accidentally broke your favorite mug? You gave her the silent treatment for 2 weeks. She borrowed it without asking and dropped it, and then told me it was already broken when she found it. That's not an accident, that's a pattern. Children make mistakes. She was 17. Stop babying her. You always let Sophie get away with everything, but don't you think as her parent it's time to actually put your foot down? How dare you lecture me? You are my child. Just help her. Would it kill you to lend her a little more? Absolutely not. Logically, repayment comes first. And even if she repays me, I am never lending Sophie money again. Oh, you are so stingy. You've always been so tight-fisted and cold ever since you were little. Because I had a little sister who was always raiding my closet, and a mom who always took her side. If being stingy means protecting my own money, I'll take it. You know what Sophie told me? She said you used to hide your allowance in a box under your bed. Yes, because she kept taking it. She was a child. So was I. That was my money. You have never been lovable, not like Sophie. You've always been difficult and back-talking. Fine. If you won't help, even when your own mother is begging, then I'm done. And there it is. Somehow it's still my fault. Oh, shut it. I don't need a daughter who only thinks of herself. Don't expect any inheritance from us. What? People who won't give don't get. I'll make sure your father puts it in his will. Any daughter who's this stingy and cold to her own family gets nothing. This is honestly unbelievable. I lend Sophie $2,000, she doesn't pay it back, and I'm the one getting cut out of the will? Well, if you just lend her a little more. Goodbye, Mom. Hey, Sophie, you came by my apartment today, didn't you? My intercom shows a visitor log. What's going on? Oh, it's nothing. I happened to be in the area and I just thought I'd stop by. But then I realized it was a weekday and you'd be at work, so sorry for showing up out of nowhere. Happened to be in the area? My place is a 2-hour train ride from home, in the opposite direction. There was actually a fan event nearby. It's so convenient living in the city, right? When you live far out, travel costs really add up. Another fan event. How are you even affording this? I honestly don't even know where the money comes from. Anyway, I should head back home. Later, Emma. Wait, Sophie. Why don't you just tell me the truth? Huh? What truth? You broke into my apartment, didn't you? I gave the family a spare key for emergencies. You used it to let yourself into my place without permission. What are you talking about? I would never just walk into your apartment without asking. Come on. Something felt off when I got home. Furniture was shifted slightly. A cabinet I barely ever opened was left half ajar. And a credit card I kept in there is gone. You already knew? Why didn't you just say so from the start? Don't turn this around on me. Did you actually break into my apartment? And that credit card, did you take it? Yes, okay, but I didn't have a choice. A meet and greet with Mikey doesn't happen every day. As a fan, I had to be there. I wanted Mikey to know who I am. What does that have to do with stealing my credit card? Just go wave a sign around in the crowd like everyone else. Emma, you don't get it at all. You can't get noticed just blending in with the crowd. The only way to get a YouTuber to actually recognize you is money. You had to buy meet and greet passes, $50 each. $50 each? Mikey is one of the biggest YouTubers out there right now, but the handlers at the meet and greet are super strict. You only get like 3 seconds of actual interaction. 3 seconds for $50? That's quite a business model. That just shows how valuable Mikey's time is. $50 for 3 seconds. At that rate, 1 minute is $1,000. Oh, don't tell me you bought that many passes with my card. $1,000? You used my card for that without even asking? There's no way I could say everything I needed to say in 1 minute. My love for Mikey is deeper and more meaningful than any other fans. So I went all in. $15,000 worth. What? I got 15 whole minutes with him, though. He's just as handsome as he looks on camera, and his voice is so warm. I was in heaven. I can never wash the hand he shook. You can't be serious. $15,000 just to talk for 15 minutes? It wasn't just talking. I told him things I have never told anyone. I explained how much his content is meant to me, how I watch his videos every single night before I sleep. He said thank you for the support. He really meant it, I could tell. He says that to everyone. That's literally his job. You weren't there. You didn't see his eyes. Sophie, I need you to hear me right now. You broke into my home, you went through my belongings, you stole, not borrowed, stole. You had no intention of asking. I was going to tell you eventually. When? After the bill came? After I'd already paid it? People value different things. That's totally valid. It's not cool to judge what other people spend money on. Don't you dare act high and mighty when you spent my money. Say that when you're using your own. But I don't have my own money. That's the whole point. I asked nicely and you wouldn't help. So what else was I supposed to do? Get a second job, sell something, not go, any of those things. A second job takes time to set up, and I couldn't miss this event. There's never been a meet and greet this close to home. I did what I had to do. You need to seriously stop and think about what you just did. Okay, don't get so worked up. What's done is done. But I do plan to pay you back when I can. When you can? Right. Look at it this way. Your little sister is happy. $15,000 well spent. Be happy for me. Are you kidding me right now? So anyway, you can handle the bill, right? Sorry I maxed out your card, $15,000. But if you could take care of the payment. The repayment might be in our next lifetime, though. Oh, but I'm cash only, remember? Huh? So you don't need to pay me back. Just sort it out with whoever the card is actually billed to. Wait, what do you mean? I took a card from your apartment. It had your name on it and everything. So it bills to your account, right? That card you used? It's actually Dad's family credit card. What? So it bills to Dad's account. I have nothing to do with the payment. What? That's Dad's card? Yep. So at the end of the month, $15,000 is coming out of Dad's account. No. Dad was already furious when I got blacklisted. He said if I messed up with money one more time, he'd throw out all my merch. Oh, better go say your goodbyes to your collection. And maybe set up a little shrine facing in the direction of the trash pickup. No! Do you know how much I have invested in all of that? That merch is a symbol of everything between me and Mikey. Why did you even have Dad's card? Well, Dad gave it to me years ago, said to use it only if I was ever in a genuine emergency. I've had it for 4 years and never touched it once. 4 years and you've never used it? Well, that's what emergency only means. Okay, but can't you call the credit card company and say it was stolen? Then they'd cancel the charge. It was stolen, but that report would mean telling them my sister broke into my apartment and took it without permission. That's not a dispute, Sophie. That's a police report. You wouldn't. I haven't decided yet. Emma, please. I'm your sister. I made a mistake, a really bad one, I know, but do you really want the police involved in our family? Well, you should have thought about that before you went through my belongings. What if I called Dad and explained? Said it was an accident. How do you accidentally spend $15,000? You bought 300 individual passes, Sophie. That is 300 separate decisions. Okay, when you put it that way, it sounds bad. It is bad. I got caught up in the moment. 1 pass turned into 5, and then I thought, well, I'm already here. Anyway, I'll go ahead and tell Dad everything. I don't want him thinking it was me who spent that. Wait, what? Also, you used the spare key to break into my place, so I'll need that back. I'll talk to Dad about that, too. Talk later. Listen, you need to come up with $15,000 right now. You cover it on Sophie's behalf, and then I'll quietly put it back in your father's account. That way he'll never find out about Sophie's spending. Why on earth would I do that? And you're taking Sophie's side even when she stole from Dad's account? What is going on with you? I'm protecting my daughter. What's wrong with that? Yes, using the card without permission was wrong, but at the end of the day, it's your fault for not lending her the money in the first place. funny because I am also your daughter. And you want me to cover $15,000? Am I not a daughter worth protecting? Well, that's... I'll take that silence as an answer. It's not like that. Of course you're my daughter. But Sophie needs this right now more than you do. You're stable, you have a job, your own place. Sophie is struggling. Sophie is struggling because Sophie has spent years making choices that lead to struggling. I didn't cause that. I'm not responsible for fixing it. Family helps family. I already helped. I lent her $2,000. She didn't pay it back. I'm done subsidizing her. Emma, if your father finds out...
Why don't you just say it honestly, honey? You're afraid your own spending is about to come out too. That's why you're so desperate to cover this up, even if it means dragging Emma into it.
What?
I was hoping you and Sophie would both come to me and apologize, but instead you tried to pull Emma into this. I am genuinely disappointed in you.
Wait. Is that Dad on Emma's phone? Why are you on Emma's chat?
Emma called me. When she told me about Sophie's spending, I came right over. I think it's better to have these conversations in person. As a parent, I have some things I need to say directly.
Dad, earlier you said, my spending. Just how much do you know?
Everything. You never once stopped Sophie or told her off for throwing money around. That seemed odd to me. I had a bad feeling, so I checked the account I let you manage. I was floored. You've been dumping serious money into some country singer, too?
Oh, no. You actually know?
Your favorite is that wholesome country singer, right? You super chat him every single stream. You stay away from the merch so I won't notice, but you more than make up for it with the donations.
You know all of it?
Of course I do. We've lived together for decades. Did you really think you could hide it? I've also been keeping a close eye on the account.
You were? But if you knew, why didn't you say anything? I spent a lot without telling you.
You spent the better part of your life supporting this family as a stay-at-home mom. Up until recently, you were always careful about money. I figured I'd give you a little leeway to enjoy yourself.
So, you were going to let it go?
If it had stayed within a certain amount, yes, but you've crossed the line I set for myself, so I can't let it go anymore.
A limit?
When I found out about your spending, I consulted a lawyer right away. I had them calculate a fair division of assets in case of divorce. I decided that if your spending stayed under that figure, I'd overlook it. But if it went over, that would be my answer.
What?
And this month, you crossed it. Congratulations, honey. You've earned yourself a divorce.
What?
I can't share a life with someone who's as reckless with money as I've become aware you are. I already picked up the divorce papers. Once I wrap things up with Emma, I'm heading straight home. And when I get there, I need your signature.
No, I don't want a divorce. I'll apologize for the money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for spending without telling you.
The feeling of not wanting to stay married goes both ways. At this rate, you'll drain everything we've saved for retirement.
I promise I won't do it anymore. Please don't do this. Please don't divorce me.
Do you think I can trust that promise? Do you have any idea how much you've spent without telling me? Have your bags packed by the time I get home. I will be getting your signature on those papers. There is nothing you can say that will change this.
Emma, please, can Mom and I stay at your place? I'm sorry, what? Dad kicked us out! I have never seen him that angry in my life. He wouldn't hear a single word of explanation. He just told us to grab what we could carry and get out. Honestly, that sounds pretty generous to me. From what I heard, he's covering the $15,000 you spent, right? And deducting it from my inheritance, he says. And he said he's cutting ties with us. There is nothing generous about this. And Mom? She got her share of the marital assets? Oh, or actually, she got nothing and got kicked out with you, I heard. He said she forfeited her claim when she tried to hide everything and pressure you into covering it. His lawyer had something ready. It all happened so fast, Emma. He's been preparing for a while, it sounds like. But why didn't he say anything? Why didn't he just confront us? Because that's not how Dad works. He watches, he waits, he prepares. You and Mom just never noticed. I feel sick. You should. I know I messed up. I know it was wrong. But did it have to end this way? The whole family? The family didn't end because of what happened yesterday. It's been falling apart for years. You just couldn't see it because you were busy watching someone else's life on a screen. That's cruel. It's honest. So here's what we're thinking. We'll just move into the city. We can't stay in our hometown after something this embarrassing. The city has more jobs, and hey, more fan events too. You're still thinking about fan events after all this? Well, at this point, that's all we have left. But rent in the city is so expensive, and we really can't afford it right now. So we're heading to your place. I already gave up my apartment. What? I'm actually moving back home. Dad told me he was going to ask you both to leave, so I figured if you two were gone, it'd be fine for me to move back in. My job is fully remote, so it works out perfectly. Are you kidding me? You never came home after you moved out, and now all of a sudden? Because you were there. Every time we crossed paths, it was lend me money on repeat. I moved out partly just to get away from you. But now that the people causing the drama are leaving, I can finally go back in peace. I can't believe this is happening. Everything I had is gone. The merch, the apartment, Mikey's meet and greet memories, even Dad's trust. The memories are still there. Those 15 minutes aren't going anywhere. You don't have to be sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic. You wanted the experience. You have the experience. It just cost a great deal more than money. I would take it back if I could. I know, but that's not how any of this works. How can this be happening? So what are we supposed to do? Mom hasn't worked in years. She has no money. I barely have anything either, and I actually quit my job to move up here. Two unemployed people with nothing. I guess you'll have to figure it out, even if that means starting from scratch. Are you serious right now? Work hard, find somewhere affordable, and support each other. And don't forget, you still owe me $2,000. You can't just abandon us like this. Your little sister and your own mother are in trouble. I've been the one in trouble because of you two for a very long time. You're on your own. Emma. I'll handle things with Dad on my end. Mom is your responsibility. Let's each take care of our own family. Deal? Word has it that Sophie and their mother eventually landed on the couch of a distant relative in the city. But it wasn't long before both of them received notices, from their respective fan clubs, of forced cancellations due to unpaid membership fees. On top of that, their super chat messages had been getting increasingly unhinged. I give you so much money, why won't you marry me? And my husband left me because of you. Take responsibility and be with me. Eventually, Mikey's management agency issued a formal no-contact order against Sophie, and the country singers team did the same to their mother, banning all super chats and any form of approach. The relative they've moved in with made one thing crystal clear. One more piece of legal mail comes to this address and you're out. Now both of them are grinding through multiple part-time jobs. Sophie's scraping together money to pay off her debt, and their mother's scrambling just to cover living expenses.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.